Okay, one more day. Yeah. Like you just take one day off and it's like everything gets so heated up and so that there, there is really no end to all of this madness. And yes, there are all these foreigners pouring in to South Africa, and South African people don't want them here because they are causing problems for normal, everyday South Africans. And if the white person agrees with it, we get attacked. Anyway, let's start the video. Good morning, Thomas. Let us begin.
Guys, like I said, the streets of South Africa are hot. And every day, the streets of South Africa are getting hotter. Every day, we see more people, different towns, different cities, standing up and saying that enough is enough. And the reason why we are here today.
And this is what I think most people don't understand. And I know I have spoken about this before. The leaders in South Africa have told you lies. They want no, hang on, let me start again. They want every single country throughout Africa to just be free and open. So people can just go wherever they want and that's it. But funny enough, other, black countries in, Africa has got borders. But we haven't in South Africa. There's something very strange going on. Very, very, very strange. And so I believe, and I've done research, that, and they have spoken about it, and they want Pan Africa, which means Africa is just all for the black people. What's going to happen to the Chinese, Indians, coloreds? What's going to happen to them? What's going to happen to these firms from the UK, Europe, US? It's a bleak picture. It's a bleak picture that is actually unfolding. And the leaders are lying once again.
Is because of our inept government that flatly refuses to listen to the people. If these people in government had listened to South Africans when they said that we don't want to deal with this issue of the illegal foreigners, please, man, we are begging of you, get rid of these people.
But
As taxpayers of this country, we don't want to pay for these people to enjoy so-called free health care.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall when the Nigerian king was here in South Africa speaking to Auntie Cyril and all the other fat cats, what was said, what was actually discussed without the people, citizens' knowledge. And now I hear that they are going to build foreigner schools, but they can't even build South African citizens' schools. They don't love you. They don't love you.
Protection and shelter. We don't want to feed these people in jail with our taxes. But guess what? The ANC government refused to listen to the people. And today, the situation is getting bad. And you know, man, one thing that actually keeps me up at night is that this situation can actually get out of hand at any given time. And this is one thing that actually keeps me up at night. That we can sleep today, and tomorrow there will be a whole chaos
Civil war
in our country. And I know that this is something that South Africans do not want. This is the reason why they have been pleading with their own government for years. But now people are saying that no, since we have these people that are, instead of listening to our plights, deciding to call us names, let us go out and show these people who we are. Because this is exactly what the South African.
It's actually coming to the point. I should be laughing. I know. It's so obvious. It's coming to the point where the Afrikaner, English speaking person, and the black South African citizens are all in the same boat.
African government did. Instead of listening to South Africans, they decided to label South Africans as xenophobic, for simply saying that we cannot integrate with these people. We do not want to integrate with these people. Look at the crime that has been committed by these people. The government unleashed the so-called South African Human Rights Commission to make statements almost every week and demonize the South Africans in their own country and telling the whole world how evil we are, how xenophobic and hateful we are as the people of this country. They collaborated with the mainstream media, and the media, they decided to invite the illegal foreigners in their platforms to insult the South Africans. The very same South Africans that are paying for these people's so-called free healthcare, protection and shelter. These people almost every day, they are on the national television insulting South Africans. And we still have other political parties like the EFF saying that South Africans are nothing but a bunch of xenophobes. You look at what is happening here, man. You look at the protest today. And
haven't you noticed all these parties love calling each like section names? They are causing divide. I am telling you now, as I have said it before, I could easily become this man's friend. We think alike. We actually reason alike. But it is the anti-politicians causing division, causing hate. Where does this hate we have, well, supposedly, this hate we have for some other group, it comes from media, politicians, bad experiences, um, parents, and school and friends. I basically grew up not sort of told that I couldn't or couldn't mix with anti-black people, but there was like this strange unwritten law that you just don't do it. But I did it. And I have had some, um, let's say, bad experiences with some young black girls, which I happen to have lived with. Never again. Because the front door was like going around with all these men. And I said, no, I cannot live like this. So I basically ended it. But, like, I mean, just why do you do what you do? Is it because of those things which I actually mentioned? Leaders telling you all kinds of stories, media, school, friends, parents.
You listen to the language that is coming from these politicians and saying that these people that are on the streets protesting, they are a bunch of vigilantes. It is no longer about much and much. Guys, you need to understand that whatever that is happening right now, it is no longer about Jacinta Ngobese. It is no longer about Ngizo Mqunu. It is no longer about Pakilum Tagat. It is about South Africans. But still, our government refuses to acknowledge that the people that are on the streets are South Africans. But they are saying that these people are vigilantes. This is the new term that they are using against the South Africans since the term of xenophobic, it no longer works for them. And it is fine. These people can call us with all sorts of names. It is fine.
Yeah.
This is what I said yesterday when I was responding to what Polomashadile and Thabo Mbeki said. I said, it's fine. You guys can lock yourselves up there in those fancy rooms with a couple of cameras and decide to lie to the whole world and tell the people how evil we are. It's fine. But the people of this country are never going to be deterred by the utterances of Thabo Mbeki. The people of this country are never going to be deterred by the lies of Polomashadile. Because Polomashadile yesterday was being despicable. He lied about the people of this country. And for some reason, he decided to say that for the past 2 weeks, we have witnessed the actions of violence against the foreigners in this country. For the past 2 weeks, we have witnessed the actions of violence against the foreigners in this country. Today, as we speak, there's not a single person that died ever since these anti-illegal foreigner protests started. There's not a single person that has been injured. But our own government is deciding to lie about its own people to the rest of the world and saying that they have witnessed the actions of violence against the foreigners in this country.
From day one, as far as I'm concerned, the ANC has lied to their own voters. They promised the moon and stars and everything. What has actually gotten better in your life? What? There was a survey done. Black people, I'm not talking about white people, I'm talking about black people. They are now 10 times poorer than they were under apartheid. I can feel it. Most people can feel it, except the leaders. They have got huge bank accounts. The state of anti-South Africa is a slum.
What is that? What is that? And it seems like the government is not the only one that is lying about us. We know for a fact that the mainstream media is lying about us. And guys, this is the reason why I brought you this beautiful clip. I'm going to show you a clip that is going viral right now of Jacinta Ngobese having a brief conversation with this journalist from DW and basically confronting her to say, why are you reporting lies about us? Look at this, guys. This is the one. This is the one that Jacinta is going to humiliate. This is the one over here at the corner of your screen.
And that is not even yesterday I went on your Instagram and I made a comment because you are the same people that wrote on your Instagram page that we as South Africans are xenophobic. What do you see as xenophobic here? When South Africans are on the streets marching in their own country, what is xenophobic about that?
The xenophobic sentiment, as many people
don't tell me sentiments, tell me what.
Exactly, don't tell us about so-called xenophobic sentiment. Tell us what is xenophobic about South Africans going to the streets and march. What is xenophobic about the people of this country exercising their constitutional right?
And this is a perfect example of, okay, somebody bringing, I'm telling you, division with us people of South Africa. It's this kind of rot and lies said. Okay, I must admit, I personally was not there. But we have 32 years of this. White supremacy and racist and this and this and this. You don't know me from a bar of soap. Do not label me. Yes, there are some people I do not wish to mix with. For the plain and simple reason, we've got nothing in common. I've got neighbors I've got no wish to mix with. Maybe if of course I took effort and time, we could find something we like shared, some kind of way of thinking, seeing things. But I don't care. I don't care.
To go to the streets and protest. What is xenophobic about that? Don't tell us about the sentiments.
And that is not even yesterday I went on your Instagram and I made a comment because you are the same people that wrote on your Instagram page that we as South Africans are xenophobic. What do you see as xenophobic here? When South Africans are on the streets marching in their own country, what is xenophobic about that?
The xenophobic sentiment, as many people
don't tell me sentiments, tell me what.
She says that the xenophobic sentiments, as many people have been reporting, like, this is the whole journalist, guys. This is the whole journalist that has been going around in their pathetic platform or to say that South Africans are xenophobic for simply protesting in their own streets. But now she's been confronted with.
Okay, I'm going to be brutally honest here. And people will call me names. It's fine. I don't trust Muslims. I said it. I don't trust them. Look at history. Find out. I'm still going to make a whole thing about that as well. You, okay, want to come and tell me, oh, the white people own slaves. Let me give you a bit of a wake-up call right now. Islam, okay, conquered Europe, Egypt, and they took millions and millions of anti-slaves, blacks and whites. At one stage in Europe, they took over 2 million white slaves. Don't come and tell me, oh, it's only the black people who have been slaves. Do research. Educate yourselves. And I shall be called, what's the word? Islamophobia. Yes, I've got a reason to be.
A very simple question. What is xenophobic about South Africans protesting in their own streets? And she's talking about the xenophobic sentiments that many people have been talking about. You see, guys, exactly what we are dealing with here. You see exactly what we are dealing with. And I think this is enough for March and March and other organizers of these protests to be hostile towards the media. This is actually what I would encourage for March and March.
Thomas, you're right.
Be hostile
and the
towards
leaders.
these journalists. Because these people, is not like they are there to report the truth. These people are not there to report the truth. They are just there to report the lies. Please be hostile towards these vultures.
And that is not, even yesterday I went on your Instagram and I made a comment. Because you are the same people that wrote on your Instagram page that we as South Africans are xenophobic. What do you see as xenophobic here? When South Africans are on the streets marching in their own country, what is xenophobic about that?
The xenophobic sentiment, as many people
Don't tell me sentiments, tell me what is xenophobic. Don't tell me about sentiments.
Is asking people to leave the country, who some of them are documented and without any fear.
When have we ever asked people who are documented to leave the
well,
country?
many of these
been
people
clear.
are documented.
We don't even
people
know
are
why they're running away. Do you have proof that these people were hurt for assaulted?
I don't have
proof.
I've
Then don't ask
spoken
me
to
about
some
something you
people.
don't have proof
No.
for. Don't ask me that.
I
Don't-
wanted to
you
ask
must
you
go
why
and
you have
you
come to
see
this point
because
today.
you are here
What
to
is the
spread your
process?
propaganda.
Not at all
Continue
propaganda.
spreading
We
your
are
propaganda.
continuing to
Don't ask
speak
me
to
not
all
to
sides.
hear. You haven't spoken to us. Don't lie. You haven't
Hey, Suga, wena. Hey, yes, Suga. Look at her face. No, man, how can they treat me like that? How can they treat me like that? So now we have the international media that is lying about us and saying that South Africans are calling for everybody to leave this country, documented or not. But that is a lie.
I am so glad this is happening. I am. The media has caused untold damage worldwide. Because, okay, not all of them, but most of them, New York Times, Sunday Times, The Star, this one, there's lots of them. They are all socialists, communists, and Marxists. And they have got their own plan. Yeah.
South Africans have never called for documented people to leave this country. And you heard what she says here, guys.
Without any fear.
When have we ever asked people who are documented to leave the
Well,
country?
many
Because
of
we've
these
always been
people
clear.
are documented.
She says that many of these people here are documented. So please tell us, please indulge us. How do you know that many of the foreigners that you see are protested there? How did she know that many of those people are protested, are documented? I mean, you know, sometimes when I know that Jacinta was a bit annoyed with this one saying nonsensical things about March and March. But it's moment like this, man, where I actually wished that Jacinta was more calm so that she can destroy her in front of her own cameras. Because now they are going to use the fact that she was shoved away to say that, yeah, those people are violent. Just look at how they treated you. Yes, like, to be fair, she deserved that treatment. She deserved that treatment after lying about us. But I wish Jacinta could have just asked her a simple question. How do you know that those people that you see there, many of them are actually documented? Did you check their papers? And are you Home Affairs to actually confirm that the papers of these people are not fraudulent? Because how can you stand there with a chick to say that many of those people are actually documented? You don't know that. You don't know that. So where do you get the audacity to say that many of those foreigners that you see there are documented? Where do you get that? Where do you get that? This is what we are dealing with, guys. The mainstream media, it is the enemy of the people. And I remember when Donald Trump used to speak about the mainstream media and how these people
Fake
are the
news.
enemy of the people. They decided to demonize Donald Trump for saying that these people are doing nothing but spreading fake news. This is what is happening right in real time. This is what is happening.
Many of these people are documented.
We don't even know why they're running away. Do you have proof that these people were hurt for assaulted?
I don't have
proof.
proof.
Then
I've
don't
spoken
ask me
to
about
some
something you don't have
people.
proof
No.
of. Don't ask me that.
I
Don't,
wanted to
you
ask
must
you
go
why
on
you're
and you
coming to
see.
this point
Because
today.
you are here
What is the
to spread your
process?
propaganda.
Not at all
Continue
propaganda.
spreading
We
your
are
propaganda.
continuing to
Don't ask
speak
me
to
not
all
to
sides.
hear. You haven't spoken to us. Don't lie.
No,
You
no.
haven't.
Awesome.
She says that they
Jacinta.
continue to speak with all sides. We continue to speak with all sides. Hey, Sugalana wena. Hey, Sugalana wena okazos Kenya la. Don't come here with your fake news tendencies. I mean, like, you see this gentleman, man. Like, this guy was fed up of this lady already. He was fed up. And he was like, man, please, man, like, get this thing out of here. Get this thing out of here. And that is busy lying about us. Get this thing out of here. And guys, to show you that these protests are actually peaceful, look at the fact that she's standing there in the middle of these people and nobody did anything to her. Nobody did anything to her. But these are the very same people that will go to their news desk to say that, no, the situation was so violent in South Africa, man. We were so scared of our lives.
Yeah, well.
If what this lady was actually reporting, it is the truth.
32
There's
years
absolutely
in
no way
South Africa.
that she would go to the very same people. Why would you go to March and March when you are reporting that these people are violent? Why would you do that? The only reason why these people can go to March and March and have conversations with these people is because they know that the protests are not violent. They know that the protests are not violent. This is the reason why today many of these people from March and March give countless interviews to a lot of publications is because these people, they know for a fact that these protests are not violent. She's not wearing a bulletproof. She's not even wearing a bulletproof to say that, no, like I had to wear a bulletproof, just like those journalists in Gaza. Like she's not doing that. But these are the very same people that continue to say that, no, the situation in South Africa, it is so bad, it is so violent. Oh my goodness, man, oh poor the foreigners. And many of the foreigners in this country, they are documented, but still these people want these people out. And this is what we are dealing with in this country, guys. This is what we are dealing with. We are battling with a lot of things all at the same time.
And that is not, even yesterday I went on your Instagram and I made a comment. Because you are the same people that wrote on your Instagram page that we as South Africans are xenophobic. What do you see as xenophobic here? When South Africans are on the streets marching in their own country, what is xenophobic about that?
The xenophobic sentiment, as many people
don't tell me sentiments, tell me what is xenophobic. Don't tell me about sentiments.
Is asking people to leave the country, who some of them are.
What is wrong about asking people to leave this country? If you are not supposed to be in this country to start with, you must go. You must go. And South Africans are actually polite to even ask these people to leave our country. We are very polite. Please, man, like we are pleading with you. We are asking you very nicely, please leave our country. We are pleading with you. We are.
And the ANC and all the other parties, except one, they are welcoming them in. There is no border. It's like me leaving my door wide open.
Very nice people. Just go there to Uganda and see how the people of Uganda are getting rid of the illegal immigrants in their country. Go to Kenya and see what people are doing to get rid of illegal foreigners in their own country. Some of the footages that are coming out of Ghana, these people, man, are brutal. They are nothing like us. They are nothing like us. They are hitting people with machetes there, man. The slap of machete hitting you here. Ping! And the next thing that you hear, it is a church bell. I'm telling you. That's how violent these people are. But South Africans are politely asking illegal foreigners to leave their country. But still, the mainstream media says that we are violent.
Without any favor.
When have we ever asked people who are documented to leave the country?
Well, many of these people are documented.
We don't even know why they're running away. Do you have proof that these people were hurt or assaulted?
I don't have proof.
Then don't ask me about something you don't have proof for. Don't ask me that. You must go and you see this point because you are here to spread your propaganda.
Not at all
Continue
propaganda.
spreading your propaganda. Don't ask me not to hear. You haven't spoken to us. Don't lie. You haven't spoken to us.
Suga. This is what we are dealing with, guys. We are dealing with an inept government at the same time. We are dealing with NGOs and organizations that are spreading lies about us. We are dealing with the politicians that are lying about us. Man, the people of this country are literally on their own. I'm telling you. South Africans are literally on their own.
And that's the sad reality. And the fat cats are laughing behind closed doors. Because they have got diabolical plans ahead. There's a saying that until you power absolutely corrupts a person. And the problem is these parties, is basically one party, and they will not give up power. So, on that happy note, thank you for watching and taking our time. See you on the next one. Bye.